Bones League, what is up? Week 8 review coming here. As you can see, I am on the road. We are in the nice Hyatt Hotel here in... We interrupt this program to tell you that the reign of terror is over.
Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier!
Let the joyous news be spread, the wicked old witch at last is dead.
Good juju falls hard. We are free from the oppression. You may now celebrate freely. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a fan of good juju, but it was good to see him lose. You know what they say, ladies and gentlemen. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. And I think that's what we had with good juju. But without further ado, let's get into the match. We had the second annual Canoe game. You guys a little history on this one. The college fund, or Emmy needs a new scholarship, whatever you want to call her. She got the win last year, comes back this year, takes down the top dog, gets it done. It was a bit of an off week for good juju, maybe because the namesake of his team, Juju Smith-Schuster, was out on a bye. Could have been it. But our resident hottie took it on the chin. We knew it was going to be a big one, and we're fired up that Em needs a new scholarship, gets the bragging rights around the house, gets to retain the Canoe. So good work this week. We got the 4th annual Lizzie The Dog Log. It's the classic matchup of Raw Girl versus Lamar Lago or D'Angelo Vickers or Anti-Daxters, whatever you want to call them. So I'll give you guys a little history. It looks like Lamar Lago won the Lizzie the Dog Log back in 2018 and 2019. Now, if you remember, there was a brief hiatus in 2020. We'll call it the COVID hiatus. And back out of nowhere, Raw Girl in 2021 gets the win, and then this year, 2022, Raw Girl was like, let's roll. And so pretty much any player on her team that had a name that started with D went off this week. A lot of dudes putting up big numbers, and Lamar Lago struggles to put up points. So Raw Girl, way to go. You retain the log for another year. Hopefully this loss doesn't send Lamar Lago into an icy cold tailspin. 3 games boiled in a witch's cauldron on Halloween night. 1 game ended in Charlotte's delight. I ain't shooting blanks. She slays spider pranks, and she fades into the shadows once more. Now that's only one tale. We have but 2 more, about 2 teams that fail and 2 who won war. With a hand from the grave, Auto Draft makes Bones League his slave. It was never in doubt, Nick Chubb exclaims with a shout, and he fades into the shadows once more. Now for our last spooky affair. Down by 3 points, but I gotta start cooking, don't care. He trick-or-treats in the jersey of Amari Cooper. Let me tell you something, that man did super. The fabulous team will forever be haunted by the win that she so badly wanted. Never forget this Halloween night where 6 teams all were given a fright. Only 3 prevailed. The others were jailed, given eternal damnation in the most haunted location. All right, we got the classic scenario this week. Who would win? The team with a player that catches a touchdown, runs a touchdown, and throws a touchdown? Or the team that has the 1-2 double trouble, rock'em sock'em punch? Well, we found out this week. The 1-2 punch of Tyreek Hill, 25 points, and Derrick Henry, 35 points, racks up 110 points for Torrey's splendid team this week. But was it enough? On the other hand, we had the triple play wizard, Christian McCaffrey, who netted Captain Stan Belarchboss 36 points. And they also had Jalen Hurts, who got them 28 points, which really cashed them out to be about 128 points total on the week, getting the dub over Torrey Splendid team. So now we know the team with the player with the triple threat, triple classic move gets the dub. All right, bringing in real close here, guys. We got the rookie rebounding this week. The rookie takes on the Queen of Spook herself this weekend, a.k.a. Serial Chillers. Big game for both of them. The rookie's been kind of hot and cold the last few weeks, and she's without her starting QB, Patty Mahomes. Serial Chillers, on the other hand, is fighting for that opportunity to claw her way back up to the safe zone of the top 8. Ultimately, Serial Chillers' workhorse receiver, Devontae Adams, really lets her down and kind of doesn't let her get the win. On the other hand, we had the rookie crushing it with A.J. Brown. I think he went off for 36 points this week. So a little bit of a receiver battle or a receiver mismatch, if you will. The rookie back up where she usually is. Good work. Serial Chillers, keep fighting. It's a long season. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Hotties and Coldies. Now, I know we usually hype this one up, but this week we do not have any Hotties and we do not have any Coldies either. So I'll let you guys know who is heating up and who's cooling down. We have 12 teams right now that either have a 1-game win streak or a 1-game losing streak. So that leaves us 2 teams that are even doing anything. So we have Auto Draft right now, who's heating up. 2-game win streak for Auto Draft. He snuck one out on Monday night. Kind of sucks. And now, if you feel that slight breeze coming through, that icy breeze, that is Torrey Splendid team on a 2-game losing streak. Goes from 4-0. Now she's down to, well, let's see. She's down to 5-3. So you better start heating up, Torrey Splendid team, because we don't want to see you icy cold. Bones boosts. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start this week with the best body of work team. We had Captain Stan Belarchboss this week putting up a whopping, I think, 128 points. Obviously, like we touched on earlier, Christian McCaffrey putting up 35 for them. Jalen Hurts putting up 28. It's good to see the Belarch family, the Belarch universe kind of coming into the picture here, putting up a good showing. I'm starting to get a little bit worried about them. Hopefully they can start stringing big games together. So congrats, Belarch World. Now, actually, I was going to pause it, but let's keep rolling. Let's talk about the Baller Bones boost. This week, we had Alvin Kamara put up 38 points, and he was on yours truly's team. So this week, Bones League takes the Baller Bones boost home. Cash money in the pocket. Don't you guys worry. There is the payment plan is coming. Don't you worry. We're just kind of putting things together here at Bones Group. So don't worry. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your boosts for this week. So there you have it. All right, here we go. Let's look at the playoff picture. We have we got a couple of games left until we're really getting into the meat of the playoff season. I think it starts in week 13 or 14. I should probably know, but we got 6 or 7 weeks left. So here's what we're looking at. We got Good Juju sitting up there, 7-1, just took his first loss this past weekend. We got the Rook sitting in second place right now at 6-2, and right behind her we have Auto Draft. So that's kind of our top tier right now. They seem pretty safe for the time being. We have Torrey Splendid team sitting right in fourth place, also looking pretty safe. Now here's where things get a little bit sketchy. We got 4 teams right now that are sitting at 4-4, and they're kind of in that danger zone. We got Bones Group, in 5th. Captain Stan Blarchboss in 6th. Emmy Needs a Scholarship in 7th. And we got I Gotta Start Cooking, who has started cooking. He's sitting in 8th. Now, this right now, if the season were to hit playoff time, this would be the playoffs. But we still have time. So we have, looks like, 4 other teams who are right on the bubble right now. So we got Spider Pranks, Serial Chillers, Raw Girl, and Charlotte's Choice Team who are knocking on the door. Then we have our 2 basement teams right now. We have Lamar Lago and we have Nina's Fabulous Team. They're not out of it, but they're both sitting at 2 and 6. So I think they'll need to go on a bit of a win streak, and they'll need to become super hotties to kind of get up into that top 8. But it's very doable. So you guys don't give up hope. Keep battling. I think we got an exciting playoff run coming up. So to look at it another way, right now, if the season ended right now, we would have the number 1 seed Good Juju playing against I Gotta Start Cooking, the 8 seed. We'd have Tory Splendid Team, the 4 seed, against the number 5 seed Bones Group. We would have the number 3 seed Auto Draft playing against the 6 seed Captain Stan Blarchboss. And to round it out, we would have the number 2 seed The Rookie playing against number 7 seed Emmy Needs a Scholarship. So right now it's anybody's game, but I think it's fun to look at, what we got coming up, what would be if the season were to go into playoffs right now. So that starts in week 14 is when the playoffs start. So keep that in mind. All right, odds and ends here. We'll keep up the the weekly subscriber tally. Right now we are at 3 subscribers. Get fired up. I'm going to put a little photo up here. We had a nice subscriber weekend last weekend up in Philadelphia. Took some of my subscribers to the Eastern State Penitentiary. Really spooked them out, but it was festive and fun, and they really felt the perks of subscribing to the channel. Not telling you guys what to do, but we saw a couple weeks ago, I took a subscriber to the Ravens game. So it's kind of like VIP treatment once you get into that subscriber realm. So remember that. Other than that, good week this week. Looking forward to week 9. Things are getting pretty serious. As we talked about, we're starting to talk about playoff implications. So, if you're sitting there at the bottom of the table, start making some moves because time is of the essence and we're getting into playoff season coming up here soon. So you got to be in that top 8. You guys have a great week and we will check in later.